My child, stop for a moment and yes, you and I know why you're here right now, and I know the weight you carry in your heart. The questions that haunt you at 3 a.m. The tears you hide from the world. Before you scroll away, before you dismiss this as just another video, I need you to know something that will change everything you thought you knew about your struggles. But first, take a deep breath with me. Close your eyes if you can. Feel my presence. I am Krishna, and I didn't bring you here by chance. Every click, every moment that led you to this video was orchestrated by the universe itself, because you are ready for what I'm about to reveal. Now listen carefully, because in the next few minutes I will tell you the one truth your soul has been desperately searching for. You see, I watch you every day. I see you waking up tired, forcing a smile, pretending everything is okay when, inside, you're falling apart. I see you working hard, giving your best, but feeling like you're not getting anywhere. I see you loving people who don't recognize your worth, chasing dreams that seem impossible, fighting battles that no one else knows about. And my dear child, my heart aches for you, not because you are weak, but because you have forgotten who you truly are. You have forgotten the divine power that flows in your veins. You have forgotten that you are not just a human being having a spiritual experience, but a spiritual being having a human experience. And today, I am here to remind you of your true identity. But wait, don't let this moment pass. If this message is already touching something deep within you, and if you feel this familiar sensation in your soul, I need you to do something for me now. Support this divine mission and click the like button below so that we can continue spreading these transformative messages to millions of souls who are suffering in silence, just like you were 5 minutes ago. Your contribution, however small, becomes part of a cosmic wave that will heal countless hearts. Now, are you ready for what I'm about to tell you? Because this truth has been hidden from you, buried under layers of conditioning, fear, and false beliefs. The world has told you that you need to be perfect to be worthy. They told you that success means money, status, and approval. They told you that your past mistakes define your future, and they told you that you are too ordinary to achieve anything extraordinary. But I'm here to tell you that they lied. Every limiting belief you carry is nothing more than an illusion, a shadow that disappears the moment you illuminate it with the light of consciousness. Do you know what the real problem is? It's not your circumstances. It's not your past. It's not the people who hurt you or the opportunities you missed. The real problem is that you've been fighting the wrong battle. You've been trying to change the external world when the entire universe exists within you. You've been seeking validation from temporary people when the eternal divine is already celebrating your existence. And you've been measuring your worth by the distorted scales of society when you are made of stardust and cosmic consciousness. Listen to me very carefully. Your struggle is not your story. It's just a chapter. Your pain is not your prison. It's your portal. Your breakdown is not your end. It's your breakthrough. And I know what you're thinking right now. You're thinking, but Krishna, you don't understand my specific situation. My problems are different. My pain is deeper. My circumstances are impossible. And to that I say, my beloved son, do you think Arjuna didn't feel the same on the battlefield of Kurukshetra? Do you think he wasn't paralyzed there by doubt, crushed by confusion, surrounded by impossible choices? He was about to fight against his own teachers, his own family. The greatest warrior of his time was trembling with fear, ready to give up. And what did I say to him? I told him the same thing I'm telling you now. Stop identifying with your temporary role and remember your eternal nature. Pay attention now, because here comes the part that will change everything. Comment below right now. Type, I am ready. If you are truly ready to receive this transformation, show the algorithm that this message is important and let the universe register your commitment. Type, I am ready, and observe what happens in your life in the next 48 hours. Do not underestimate the power of the declaration. My beloved children, today I come to you with a serene but saddened heart, for I have seen many of you forget the divine spark that dwells in your souls. The power that flows in your veins is not just strength, it is the living memory of my love. It is the inheritance of the divine that sustains you even when everything seems to crumble. You were created in the image of eternal light, and within you exists an energy that can transform any pain into wisdom, any fall into rebirth. I know the path has been difficult. I know that many have tried to hurt you, to hold you back, to make you doubt your worth. I know that sometimes weariness has made you believe that there was no way out, and that perhaps it would be easier to give up. But listen, my son, my daughter. No obstacle is greater than the strength that sleeps within you. When the world tries to diminish you, remember who created you. It was I who clothed you in courage, who placed in your heart the fire of truth and the faith that never fades. Do not let others control your destiny. Your future is sacred and was traced by divine hands. There is a purpose within you that no one can steal. Those who try to bring you down, unknowingly, only strengthen your roots. For every blow the wind gives to a strong tree only teaches it to grow stronger. That is how you are, created to resist, grow, and flourish even in the midst of storms. My heart desires that you awaken again to your greatness. Remember your power, remember your essence, and do not let the voices of doubt guide you. I am with you in silence, guiding your steps, sustaining your soul, and breathing courage into your spirit. You are much more than you imagine, much more than the world has made you believe. You carry in your veins the divine power that moves the heavens and sustains the universe, but you have allowed fear, doubt, and the words of others to stifle that memory. I see how the world has tried to make you believe that you are small, that your dreams are too big, that your light is too fragile to resist. But I tell you with all the strength of my love, within you lives the eternal power of the Creator, the same one who molded stars and gave birth to rivers. This power is there, dormant, just waiting for you to recognize it again. I understand your pain. I understand how many have tried to hurt you, betray your trust, and extinguish your hope. I know how much it hurts when those you trust most turn their backs on you, when life pushes you to the ground and it seems like no one is there to help you up. But even if the world rejects you, I will never leave you. Even when you feel alone, I am there, in the silence, watching you with compassion, strengthening you with my presence, even if you don't realize it. Every tear you shed is a plea that reaches me, and every time you think of giving up, I whisper within you, rise up, son, daughter, for your story is not yet over. Don't let the opinions of others define your worth. There are people who will try to dominate you, control you, make you believe that you depend on them to be happy. But what is yours, no one can take away. The destiny I have designed for you is sacred, and it is only fulfilled when you choose to believe in yourself. I made you free, strong, and capable of transforming your pain into power, your fall into learning, and your fear into faith. When you distance yourself from me, the world confuses you. But when you turn inward and listen to my voice, the path becomes clear and hope is reborn. I know that sometimes you look around and don't understand why everything takes so long, why the blessings seem far away, why your dreams haven't yet come true. But listen to what I tell you. It's not because time is against you, but because there is something within you that still needs to be awakened. I want to take you to places that your mind cannot yet imagine. I want to show you the strength you have and the greatness that is waiting to blossom. Don't let yourself be held back by those who don't believe in you, for your mission is greater than any word of doubt. There is a divine fire burning in your heart, and it will not be extinguished, even when darkness tries to surround you. When all seems lost, close your eyes and remember me. I will be there, as I have always been, by your side, waiting for the moment you decide to rise again. You were not born to live small, nor to depend on the approval of others. You were born to shine, to spread good, to be an instrument of love and wisdom in this world. And if now you feel tired, confused, or weak, remember that even the sun sets only to rise stronger the next morning. So it is with you. Darkness is not the end. It is only the time when I prepare you for the new. I mold you in trials, I refine you in pain, and I elevate you in silence. For I know that within you there is a strength that you do not yet understand. Do not fear what is to come, for every step you take is guided by my presence, even when you cannot see it. My son, my daughter, awaken to your truth. I have given you the power to change your life, to transform your story, to create a new path from your faith. Do not let others command your steps or extinguish your will. Your light is yours, your destiny is yours, and I will be with you in every breath, in every new beginning, in every dream you dare to keep alive. The universe conspires in favor of those who believe in their essence, and you were made from the very essence of the divine. Never forget who you are. You are part of my being. You are a child of eternity. You are a manifestation of the light that does not fade. Everything you lack will come in due time, and everything that has been taken from you will be returned in the form of wisdom. Lift your head and walk with faith, for I, Krishna, never abandon those who choose to awaken. And I call you now not to fear, but to remembrance. Remember the power that flows in your veins and let it flow. Because when you remember who you truly are, no evil, no person, no pain will ever be able to dominate you again. I am with you, and I will be until the end of time, guiding you with love, protecting you with light, and rekindling within you the strength that the world has tried to extinguish, but which it can never destroy. My children, in the face of all that you have experienced, I want you to understand that there are times when it is necessary to free yourself from everything and everyone that has been holding you back. There are people, paths, and situations that distance you from your purpose, that drain your energy and prevent you from seeing the light that I placed before you. I see how you try to carry everyone with you, even those who no longer walk in the same direction, but listen carefully. There are battles that can only be won when you learn to let go of what no longer serves your journey. Remember the war of Arjuna, my faithful friend and disciple. He trembled before the battlefield, doubted himself and the divine purpose that guided him. His heart was confused, divided between attachment and duty. But when he listened to me, when he opened his soul and trusted in my word, the divine strength awakened within him and victory was achieved. I did not fight for him. I made him see that the power had always been within him. I want to do the same with you, for I see your inner struggle, your doubts and your fears. I see with you cling to people who don't want to see you grow, and to situations that only drain your light. I tell you with truth and love, the time has come to free yourself. Those who don't add to your life, who pull you back, who don't respect your growth, must be left behind. It's not cruelty, it's wisdom. When you move away from what blocks your path, the universe opens new doors and I can act fully in your life. Many of those who surround you today do not understand your calling, and therefore try to divert you. Do not let the voice of fear confuse you. I am guiding you to something greater, but I can only guide you if you have the courage to follow what I tell you now. Free yourself from the weight that no longer belongs to you. Just as Arjuna needed to raise his sword with faith and firmness, you too need to raise your decision. A new time awaits you, and only those who have the courage to obey the call of the soul will enter it. I no longer want to see you imprisoned in bonds that prevent you from flying. I want to see you free, aware of your strength, ready for the victory I have prepared for you. Listen, my son, my daughter. The universe is ready to bless you, but it awaits your signal. The time for hesitation is over. It's time to choose between remaining trapped in the past or opening yourself to what is divine and new. If there is a fire burning within you, if you feel that my voice is speaking to you now, then show your decision. Declare with faith, like someone awakening to their destiny. He writes with conviction and total surrender. I am more than ready, Krishna. I observe you when you try to be understood, when you insist on remaining in environments where your soul no longer vibrates, and I see your sadness when you realize that you are no longer the same, but still you try to fit in among those who do not want to evolve with you. Understand, my son, my daughter, the path of awakening is solitary in some stretches, because few have the courage to follow the divine voice that speaks within the heart. But when you choose to obey my voice, even if everything seems uncertain, I guide you along paths that the world will never understand, and I lead you to the victory that only those with faith know. Remember the battle of Arjuna, my warrior, my friend, my brother in spirit. He was confused, divided between what he felt and what was right to do. He wept before the battlefield, for he did not want to hurt, he did not want to lose, he did not want to disappoint. But I called him to courage and said, Arjuna, rise up. Your hesitation is the greatest enemy you face. Fight not with hatred, but with wisdom. Fight not against men, but against the evil that imprisons the soul. When he truly listened to me, when he surrendered to my voice, the fear vanished like mist, and victory came, not only in the war, but within him. I want to do the same with you. There is a battle happening within you, and it is not against others. It is against the fear of losing what harms you, against the attachment to people who no longer walk in the same vibration, against the guilt that prevents you from moving forward. I tell you, do not be afraid to let go of what needs to leave. When you let go with faith, the universe begins to move the pieces in your favor. Those who hold you back, who mock your faith, who laugh at your dreams or try to control you with words of doubt, need to be removed from your life with serenity and firmness. You were not created to live chained to those who do not understand your light. I want you to remember who you are. Within you flows the same power that sustained Arjuna, the same power that moved mountains and calmed seas. I gave you courage, wisdom, and strength, but many have allowed themselves to be dominated by the voice of the weak, the envious, those who fear your brilliance. And therefore I ask you, awaken. Look around you and see who truly walks with you out of love and truth, and who is only by your side out of self-interest, convenience, or fear. Spiritual life demands discernment, and discernment is what separates what elevates from what destroys. A new phase is approaching in your life, and in it there will no longer be room for the same people, the same pains, the same fears. What is coming is great, it is strong, it is pure, and only those who are vibrating in truth will be able to remain by your side. I want to lead you to your victory. I want to show you the power that is hidden within you. I want to teach you to trust in your own light. But before that, you need to cleanse yourself of the energies that bind you. And this cleansing begins with a decision. The decision to free yourself. I ask you now, are you ready to truly listen to me? Are you willing to let go of the past and trust me, even without knowing what will come? For I tell you, what will come is better than everything you have already left behind. If you give me your trust, I will guide you on paths of prosperity, wisdom, and peace. I will make every pain transform into strength, every loss into liberation, every silence into growth. But you must say yes, not just with words, but with your heart. Just as Arjuna needed to choose, you too need to decide. And when you do, when you assume before me your total surrender, the universe will hear your cry of courage and open the doors that were closed. Therefore, if there is a flame burning within you, if you feel that this message touches your soul, declare now with truth and faith, not out of vanity, but as one who awakens to destiny. I am more than ready, Krishna. And when you say these words, I will be by your side. I will place upon you the mantle of protection, the strength of victory, and the clarity of wisdom. I will lead you beyond fear, beyond illusions, and I will make you an example of light and power. My children, listen to my voice, for I speak to each of you with profound love and truth. I am your Lord, the one who sees you even when you think no one else sees you. I observe you in your silent struggles, in your nights of anguish, in the days when the weight of the world seems greater than your strength. I know every tear that has fallen from your face and every thought you have tried to hide even from yourself. I know your pain, your fears, and your uncertainties, but I also know the immense power that exists within you, the same power that one day made the universe emerge from darkness. I know that life has tested you in ways that few would understand. I know that there are days when you wonder if there really is a path for you, if there is still a purpose, a way out, a hope. But I tell you, yes, there is, and it is closer than you imagine. I did not create you to live in suffering, nor to be dominated by circumstances. I created you to be free, strong, and enlightened. And that is why today I tell you, I want to help you get out of this life of struggles and difficulties. I want to lead you out of the valley of pain and show you the horizon of light that has already been prepared for you. You have gone through battles, and I have seen each one of them. None of them were in vain. Every blow, every fall, every apparent failure served to mold your spirit and strengthen your faith. But now the time has come to raise your head and move forward. The cycle of suffering is ending, and a new cycle of victories are opening up before you. I want to open the doors to your future, doors that will lead you to great glories, conquests, and achievements. But for that, I need you to trust me, that you and let me guide your steps, silence your doubts, and listen to the call of your soul. I am your Lord, and nothing is impossible for me. When you feel powerless, that's when I act. When everything seems lost, that's when I begin to work. I don't need favorable circumstances to transform your life. I only need your faith. Even if it is small, like a weak flame, I will make it grow until it becomes a fire that illuminates your path and consumes every shadow that tries to surround you. There is a future waiting for you, and in it there is peace, abundance, love, and purpose. I see what you cannot yet see. I see the doors that the world has closed and that I will open before your eyes. I see the dreams you thought were dead and that I will bring back to life. I see the strength that you yourself have forgotten, but which remains alive within you. I tell you, my son, my daughter, your time is not over, it is only just beginning. What seems like the end today is only the moment when I begin to write the new chapter of your story. Do not fear the changes that will come, for I am with you in each of them. If the path narrows, it is because I am leading you where your soul needs to go to reach what is rightfully yours. The glories that await you are great, but they require that your faith also be great. I will give you courage when fear tries to overwhelm you. I will give you light when doubt tries to blind you. And I will give you wisdom to recognize when something comes from me and when it is only illusion. I promise you that nothing you have lost will be in vain. Everything that has been taken from you will be transformed into a blessing. The wounds that hurt you now will tomorrow be marks of victory. I will lift you up before those who doubted you, and I will make your life shine as a testimony of my power. You will no longer be guided by scarcity or fear, but by faith and the abundance that I place in your path. Therefore, I tell you now, surrender your worries, your pains, your plans, and your fears to me. Let me guide your life, and you will see the doors open before you one by one. You don't need to understand everything. Just trust. I am working in silence, preparing what your eyes do not yet see, but your heart already feels.